we're going to be doing push-ups today. We're going to be showing you proper form, and Amir is going to be training me on a really nice push-up and showing the ways to do a push-up proper and also mistakes you can make. So you're going to have nice shoulders, back, abs, chest, and then he's going to show us a really advanced push-up. So let's get started. So I'm going to go into like a plank position.
Sure.
Okay. And then I'm going to do a proper push-up. So I'm in a plank position, and I'm going to touch my chest to the ground, and then push up. Was that right?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, it's a complex question, if that was right. But let's get you out of the position, and let me get into understanding why are we doing push-up, what are we trying to achieve with the push-up to begin with. So what are we thinking when we're thinking about it? Was it right or wrong? One thing is, it's very easy to get a workout in general because I can do any kind of move against some resistance, and the body will need to adapt by creating muscle there. So I can do all sort of random push-up, but as long as there was other moves with resistance, my body will get stronger. Easy to get a workout to get the body strong. The question is, how much benefit can I put in the smallest amount of time? If I do a push-up in maybe different alignment, I can get more out of the push-up than just getting some random resistance and random muscle growth.
Okay.
So I want to show the way the people fail in push-up. But the kind of push-up that fail is a big word, but people do push-up and they get some result, but not maximum. I'm going to show all the different ways how people do less instead of more, and then I'm going to explain why. And when I say proper push-up, what is it that makes the push-up proper as opposed to improper? Because any push-up is a resistance. So in any push-up, my body will get stronger. So why one way will be better than another, I will get into it. But before I show the push-up, I will just give really what is it and make it proper. Two things. Easy to get a workout, any resistance get strength benefit. The two things that will make my push-up better, one is this push-up will translate to day-to-day activity. If I'm going to throw punches or do any kind of movement
using
like
my
functional?
body. Like
yeah,
functional?
Is this really imitate a kind of movement that I will do in daily life, so I will be stronger in that movement, is one thing to look at. And the second thing is, will this lead to a more complexity? If I do it a certain way, then I can get better and stronger and use my body in a more complex way when I got stronger, or it's just a random push-up that I can do for years and years and never build any skill on top of it because it's just too random to apply to any real way of using our body. So these are two ways I'm looking at. One will be a basic form. When I get stronger, I can build on top of it, and push-up is a very important basic skill. And two is, does it translate to other activity, or is it just is only conditioning and has nothing to do with anything else I'm going to do? Then I'm just getting a little pump, but for just for look, which is a benefit.
Okay. Well, so you want me to do a push-up again and show?
How about I will show
Yes.
the places where people do them wrong, and then I will show
Okay.
how to do it right.
Okay.
One thing is that I don't like people do is using the elbows wide open. I don't think that holds back complexity. That makes it so it's hard to progress to higher. There's not much I can build on top of that. So people go and they do push-up this way with elbows outside. Yeah, the way I would like to do push-ups is with the elbow inside, so the forearms touch the sides of the body. Actually work a little more on the tricep, get more involved here. Yeah, and this way I can add complexity later on. I can do more advanced push-ups or other drills that based on push-up.
Should I try that one and you tell me?
Let me just, maybe I'll show first all the different kinds of mistakes. Another mistake people do, they drop their head. So instead of going with the chest to the floor, they look down and they go with the head to the floor, where the range of the elbow doesn't get to bend so much. If I look straight forward and I go all the way with the chest, now I get much bigger range of motion on my shoulder and elbow, and then all the way up, lock elbows at the top. So that's something that has to do with the way I look. I want to look forward and not down.
Okay.
And the other thing, like Diana was doing, holding a plank position, a lot of people, due to weakness, many times they'll arch the back, so the belly or the thighs end up touching the floor instead of the chest. So that would go this way. push-ups like this. This, of course, is an exaggeration. Right now my elbow is not bending at all, but some people kind of do both. They go down here, they sleep on the floor, and then they kind of go up like a worm kind of a thing. So I want to be straight and only chest touching the floor, but the rest of the body is in the air, and then I go up. So these are the most common mistakes, just doing a full push-up.
Okay. Should I try to do one?
Sure,
Let's see if I can do it. Okay, so my arms are closer together.
Right.
I'm gonna drop down, chest to the ground,
Exactly.
push.
Exactly. Beautiful. And just make a point of looking straight forward. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful.
It's hard.
Another problem that many times I see is when people put the wrist down, many times the shoulder should be right above the wrist, or maybe even in front. Many times people have the shoulder behind the wrist, like the line on the floor, and when the shoulder is behind the wrist, my weight is actually on my legs, and I'm not really loaded on my upper body. So I want to load the upper body, I want to be forward. Showing, yeah, if I'm here, I'm actually more on my legs, and then coming down, my legs take a lot of the weight. I like to be really far in front. The more in front, actually, the harder it is, and of course we use a little bit different muscles there, but when I'm in front, I'm on my upper body all the way up and down. My upper body get the load of this basically level of difficulty.
Okay, so we learned how to do push-ups, and we're gonna do an exercise with the push-ups and a Tabata next. And thank you, Amir.